What's up, guys? It's the Sound Alchemist, and today I am bringing you part 2 on the psychic powers of the Space Marines. But this time, these disciplines are coming from the new supplement, the Angels of Death. So without further ado, let's dive in for more facts on the psychic powers of the Space Marines. The Fulmination Discipline. Some psychers regard lightning as the crackling essence of life and a vital force to annihilate the enemies of mankind. Fulmination is the power that allows a librarian to control and summon lightning. The basic of powers allows the user to throw bolts of lightning across the battlefield, but that is just the beginning. Electro Surge. With a gesture, the psyker fires bolts of lightning that transform flesh into charred meat. The Electro Shield, a crackling shield of electrokinetic energy, is summoned to ward away any bullets and blows of the enemy. Electro Pulse, a raging cyclone of electromagnetic energy, spirals across the battlefield, short-circuiting any machinery it comes in contact with. The Lightning Arc. Bolts of warp lightning leap from the psyker's eyes and mouth, leaping and arcing across enemy forces. The Fists of Lightning. Living lightning surrounds the psyker's fists. Each punch against the enemy sends a lethal bolt through their body that arcs from foe to foe. Magnokinesis. The psyker uses electromagnetic energy to levitate himself and allies across the battlefield. Electro Displacement. The psyker bends the power of the warp, and a bright bolt of lightning flashes across the battlefield. In an instant, the psyker has switched himself with the location of his allies. The Geokinesis Discipline. The ground trembles beneath the feet of a geokin as he summons forth his powers. This discipline is focused around the earth and stone. It essentially creates a weapon out of the very planet they stand upon. Chasm. The psyker slams his hands together. As he pulls them apart, the earth opens up beneath the enemy, dropping them down into a chasm of lava. Earth Blood. The planet's life force is drawn from its core, healing and rejuvenating any injuries of the allies of the psyker. Scorched Earth. The psyker turns an area of earth into a quagmire of fire and magma. The Landquake. The psyker stomps upon the ground, creating a massive earthquake. Phase Form. The psyker targets either an object or an ally. They become out of sync with the laws of reality, allowing objects, bullets, and even other psychic attacks to simply phase right through them unharmed. Warpquake. The psyker crumbles and collapses buildings or tanks merely by making a fist. Shifting Worldscape. The landscape is torn asunder, raising up an area of ground and everything upon it, moving it to a new location. The Librarius Discipline. The ancient lore of the chapter's librarian is vast and hidden. Among its tomes and scrolls are a few powerful texts, written with incantations and hymns of deadly spells. These spells can alter the bodies to better suit the battlefield roles of the psyker. The Emperor's Wrath. A psychic force tears through armor and shield to devour the enemies of the Imperium. The Veil of Time. The psyker receives visions of the future, and so utilizes this information to give himself the upper hand. Fury of the Ancients. The psyker summons forth the myths and legends of his chapter as a terrifying monstrosity of psychic energy against anyone who he wishes to kill. The Psychic Fortress. The psyker shields his and his allies' minds from the threat of any sorceress attacks. The Might of Heroes. The psyker takes in the immense power of the immaterium, and becomes the Emperor's vengeance made manifest. The Psychic Scourge. The Psyker invades the minds of an enemy Psyker and attempts to steal any knowledge or secrets from him. The Null Zone. The full might of the Psyker is used to strip an enemy of his defenses, both mystical and technological, allowing him to become vulnerable to the full might of the Adeptus Astartes. The Technomancy Discipline. This discipline affects the machine spirit the same way that other disciplines affect or manipulate the minds of sentient creatures. No technology is proof against this power, and weapons, vehicles, and even fortifications can be cursed by a powerful technomancer. These powers can turn the weapons of a machine against its wielder, as well as repair any disastrous blows against any type of machinery. Subvert Machine. The Psyker imposes his will upon an enemy machine spirit, forcing it into a state of dormancy or confusion, or even forcing it to fire upon its own allies. The Blessing of the Machine. A dormant machine spirit is coaxed to life, potentially amplifying its speed, resiliency, and firepower. The Machine Curse. The Psyker uses his abilities to pinpoint the weaknesses of any machine, as well as learning about the machine's inner workings. Reforge. The Psyker's mind links with the spirit of a damaged vehicle. It soothes the pain away as otherworldly energies repair and reforge its wounded hull. The Warp Metal Armor. Warp energy temporarily morphs into a steel metallic substance, bolstering any nearby armor of tanks and vehicles, or wrapping allies in a second skin capable of brushing aside bullets and blades. The Fury of Mars. The mechanical wrath of the Omnissiah is turned into an invisible wave that decimates any mechanical technology of the enemy. The Machine Cleanse. The Psyker rips apart the armored hull of any enemy vehicle. He then shreds the metal into sharp fragments and rains these shards upon the enemy. And with that, we have gone through this supplement's psychic powers. Let me know what you guys thought about these epic warp abilities. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe for more epic One Mind Syndicate content. In the comments below, let me know what other topic you guys wish me to give you 40 facts about. Don't forget to head on over to our Patreon page, where a simple $1 can help us bring you guys more epic 40k content. And as always, you guys have known me as the Sound Alchemist, part of One Mind Syndicate, and I am signing out.